Hello, Rick here for Punt the QB, here to give you another play. This one we're going to the Thursday night game tomorrow with Pittsburgh at Cleveland. The spread here on this one is Pittsburgh getting 4.5 with the over-under at 38.5. And quite honestly, I don't really like any of those plays. You got a Pittsburgh team that is 3-10 on Thursday games, and you got a Cleveland team that really is not that good against division opponents. I mean, Kevin Stefanski as the head coach of the Browns is 2-11 in division games against the spread. So I think it comes down to one of those things where I think Cleveland's going to win the game, but Pittsburgh's going to cover. And when you're talking about the spread being 4.5, that 4.5 point gap that I actually think it's going to settle in between, I just don't see the value in playing that game, because I don't think Cleveland covers, but I don't think Pittsburgh wins, and that's kind of a tight box to put myself in. So what I will give you today is a couple of player props here. My first player prop is Pittsburgh is really bad at stopping the run so far this year, and I'm going to go with Kareem Hunt over 42.5 rushing yards. This is at BetMGM. It's at -115. You play in a little bit of extra juice, but it's really 5 cents on the dollar. I'm going to go ahead and play that. In Thursday games, Kareem Hunt averages 83 yards a game. And at home, which they are, he averages 58 yards a game. And in September, he averages 74 yards a game. So all those numbers, which all fit this narrative for this game, all make sense here when you're talking about over 42.5 yards. He's gotten 46 in week 1. He got 58 in week 2. He gets anywhere between 11 to 13 carries usually a game. So I don't see any reason why he can't get over this, considering he's been doing it so far this season. My second prop is Amari Cooper over 50.5 receiving yards. Now this one I got on PointsBet at -110. And I got to tell you, the only home game he's played for the Cleveland Browns so far was last week, and he had over 100 yards receiving. In all of his home games in his career, Amari Cooper has received for over 75 yards. And in September, he's got over 71 yards per game. And on Thursday night games, which is the best that Amari Cooper does on days, he gets 96.5 average yards a game. So 96, considering the over-under is 50.5, I love that value too. I mean, Pittsburgh's defense has not really been great. They don't really stop the better receivers. And Amari Cooper, if anybody knows me, if you talk about fantasy football, I am not a fan of Amari Cooper because he's kind of up and down. But on Thursday games, he usually comes out and plays. So those are my two bets for tomorrow's games. I'm going Kareem Hunt over 44.5 rushing yards, and I'm going Amari Cooper over 50.5 receiving yards. So thanks for listening. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. We've got plenty of more stuff coming. I'm going to try to push one out every single day here up and through Sunday, through the Monday Nighter. We're going to keep trying to push some videos out here. Thanks for listening, and let's all go out there and win some bets.